You see, it's very, very important for even the children to learn how to make bead or how to make glass, because those who handle glass is the way how they handle their life also is different. It's a unique thing. So if you are working with glass, your lifestyle will change completely. It's something that is like a magic.
Well, Glassroots is an organization that takes inner city youth and teaches them about glass artwork, and it also teaches just normal people if they want to learn about glass artwork or take classes. I started coming here about 5 years ago. It will be 5 years this summer, and my mother works in Rutgers North, the library, and she was walking in downtown Newark on her lunch break, and she passed by this place, and she knew that I did like art, but she didn't know too much about glass art. So she signed me up for a summer class, and actually at first I was a little hesitant because I was thinking, well, it's not really something most guys would do. I thought it was a little girly or a little feminine. But then when I came here, I found out, oh, this is just awesome. This is nothing what I thought it was. And I just kept coming here because I got such a great vibe from the people who were here, and the glass itself is just amazing to work with, and instructors are just like the friendliest people that you would ever meet.
Glass, you can do anything you want to it. It's like there's no limits to what you can do. At home, your parent can always tell you, stop doing this, you can't do this. But here, you can do whatever you want to do and however you want to do. You get to express yourself however you want. And the best way is through glass for me, glass and writing.
What we really want to do is change the views of young people so that they think of themselves as being very positive, that they can do whatever they desire, that the doors will be open to them, that they have the capability. And that's really behind the Glassroots program.
With my students, it's amazing, and I work with special needs students. They need a little extra care in a lot of different areas, and some things are quite difficult for them. But this is something that really they've taken to completely, and it really allows them to express themselves.
Some of the parents who have come to pick their children up, they can't believe, oh, my child did this? This is so, yes, and then they really look forward to coming. I've worked with children who are in foster care, and you really come into Glassroots. I've never expected to. You never stop to think where a child comes from. You always think of a home, parents, but they've come from many, many walks of life, different situations, and you really have to pay attention to those things. Besides being an instructor, I have to be a listener.
The interesting thing about Glassroots is it's become a safe haven for young people in the Newark area. The first couple of years we primarily did lamp working, which was to make glass beads. Then we added to that kiln form glass, and those are both relatively easy kinds of glass to make, and the equipment is not large. However, very soon we realized that we needed to bite the bullet and do what we really were meant to do, which is introduce glass blowing. And so in about 2005, we began a very aggressive capital campaign to raise the money and to put a hot shop in our 100-year-old stable at the back of the building. By doing that, we changed the kinds of kids who came from primarily kids ages 10 to 14 to now 14 through 18, who come and are challenged so greatly by glass blowing that they want to stay with us. They look at us as that safe haven. They look at it as a social center where they can meet their friends and talk to one another, can get ideas about school, social issues, etc. And so it truly has become a home away from home. This year we've used as a theme for the programming at Glassroots the idea of Glassroots Alive into the world. And as an example of that, two funders did a wonderful job and offered us the opportunity to have Sidi Ebenezer Jaba, a very well-known Ghanaian glass bead maker whose work has been here at the Newark Museum, to visit us and to have a workshop with our kids for 2 days. Mr. Jaba came to us as someone who is a very well-known glass bead maker in Africa in particular. What happened is that there was this feeling of respect on both the parts of our students as well as Sidi himself to be able to say, yes, you have these special skills, let's work together to make beautiful items. I see that time and again it will be through the arts that a young person who hasn't found what it is he or she does best can express whatever the ideas are in his or her head.
I think it's so important for children to have these programs in their lives to help them mature, and it helps them become well-rounded people, and it's just an outlet for them.
With this type of school, you can get a job, which is really great, you know. A lot of people are going back to glass blowing. It's such a respected field. It's such a work of art.
It's just a phenomenal program.